Packing in full tower power is something the Falcon Northwest Tiki does better than every other compact gaming desktop. It's pricey, but as close to perfect as any small chassis PC can be. Like every system we review from the Oregon boutique, the latest Falcon Northwest Tiki starts at $3,418, $5,416 as tested. Is a small form factor gaming desktop hyper-engineered to deliver what it seems nothing else can: mega tower power in a fraction of the space. Our top-end test unit shows off the special AMD Ryzen 9 7950X 3D processor and, almost unbelievably for a chassis this small, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 GPU. Looking at our benchmark charts, it's hard to distinguish the Tiki's performance from that of immensely larger towers. For that, the 2023 Tiki earns our Editor's Choice Award for Compact Gaming Desktops, stealing the crown from the company's own Falcon Northwest Fragbox. The chassis design hasn't changed since we last saw the Tiki in May 2022, but huge advances in silicon mean the 2023 model is a vastly different machine on the inside. Besides the above-mentioned CPU and graphics card, our test configuration boasts 64 GB of RAM, a 2 TB solid-state drive, and Windows 11 Pro. It's maxed out in every way except storage. Designed and produced in-house, the 11.6-liter chassis, measuring 13.3 by 4 by 13.5 inches HWD, is about one-third the volume of a typical mid-tower. It's really in a class by itself. I know of no other small form-factor gaming desktop approaching the Tiki's performance. Falcon Northwest's own Fragbox seems to be its closest competitor. The metal case is exceptionally rigid, especially the 6-pound detachable baseplate, which is machined from a single block of aluminum, because why not? The black chassis is standard, but Falcon Northwest offers high-resolution UV printing options for the front, sides, or the whole case. Strategically placed perforations over the Tiki's exterior provide it with all-important airflow. Exhaust primarily vents upward or out the back, though the graphics card sends its exhaust through the topmost vent on the right side. For airflow reasons, the Tiki can only be oriented upright rather than lying on its side. Fortunately, the aluminum baseplate helps by making it highly tip-resistant. Top-mounted connections include two 5 gigabits per second USB-A 3.2 ports, one 10 gigabits per second USB-C port, and an audio combo jack. The machine power and reset buttons have an authoritative feel. Around back, the Asus ROG Strix B650E, a mini IDX motherboard, 6.7 inches square, is chock full of connectivity, including two USB-C 3.2 ports, one 5 gigabits per second and one 20 gigabits per second, 5 USB-A 3.2 ports, two USB 2.0 connectors, a 2.5 gigabits per second Intel Ethernet jack, an optical audio S/PDIF port, and traditional line-in, line-out, and microphone jacks. The motherboard's HDMI port is functional since the Ryzen 9 7950X 3D has onboard graphics, but you'll want to connect your monitor to the GeForce RTX 4080 card for optimal performance. The latter has the expected 1 HDMI and 3 DisplayPort video outputs.